Allahumma barik wa salli wa sallim nahmaduhu nasalli ala rasulil karim amma ba' 40 hadis fadail al-Quran, recitation of the Quran cleans the rust of hearts. Abdullah ibn Umar radiyallahu an narrated, Rasulullah SAW said, hearts gets rusted as does iron with water. Someone asked, what could clean hearts again? Rasulullah SAW said, remembering death often and reciting the Quran. Abdullah ibn Umar radiyallahu an narrated, Rasulullah SAW said, hearts get rusted as does iron with water. Someone asked what could cleanse hearts again. Rasulullah SAW said, remembering death often and reciting the Quran. Excess of sins and negligence in the remembrance of Allah Ta'ala causes heart to rust, as water causes iron to rust. Reading of the Quran and the remembrance of death polish rusted hearts. The heart is like a mirror. If it is not clean, it will not properly reflect the recognition of Allah Ta'ala. The more polished and brighter it is, the better will it shine from enlightenment. Therefore, the more we indulge in lust and devilish acts, the more we are deprived of the recognition of Allah Ta'ala. It is with a view to polishing the mirror of the heart that the Mashaykh enjoined on the disciples to devote themselves to self-discipline, spiritual practices, incantations and remembrance of Allah Ta'ala. He stated in some hadith that when a man commits a sin, a black dot stains his heart. If he repents in a real earnest, this dot is removed. But if he commits another sin, another black dot appears. In this way, if he goes on committing sins after sins, his heart gets completely blackened. At this stage, the heart becomes quite disinclined to do good and keeps on turning to evil. Verily, their evil deeds have covered their hearts with rust. Al-Mutafifin, ayat number 14, referring to this blackening of the heart. According to another hadith, Rasulullah SAW said, I leave two preachers, one speaking and the other one silent. The one that speaks is the Quran, and then one that is silent is the remembrance of death. Certainly the words of Rasulullah SAW are worthy of loving acceptance willingly, but only those who take proper heed derive benefit from a sermon. On the other hand, if we consider deen as a useless pursuit and an obstacle in the way of material progress, we will neither feel the need of spiritual advice nor act upon it. Hazrat Hasan Basri rahmatullahi says, people of the earlier times believed the Quran to be the commandment of Allah Ta'ala. They pondered over it throughout the night and acted upon it during the day. Whereas today you exercise particular care to pronounce His words and vowels correctly, but do not take it as the commandments of Allah Ta'ala and do not ponder over it. May Allah give us tawfiq to put all this into practice and convey to others. Subhanallahi wa bihamdi, subhanakallahumma bihamdika, asyhadu an la ilaha illa anta, astaghfiruka wa atubu ilaik. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun, wa salamun alal mursalin, walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Taqabbalallah.